Everybody's saying sister. Okay, Sister Bear it is. Democracy wins. He was also in Super Bad. Never seen that. The ending left parts of reminiscent of Super Metroid in the art design. Yeah, for Bionic Commando. Yep. Was Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Okay, yeah, I have not seen that. Scott Pilgrim. Yeah, I've heard of that one, but no. Golden Girl, welcome in. How you doing today? Hope your day is going wonderful. We're just getting started. I wasn't ready. Restart. I wasn't ready. I want to read the story. I didn't get to read the story. This is important lore that we're gonna need. We're gonna need the lore. All right, did it reset anything? Oh wait, what are the buttons? Pick up tool, use tool, and jump. Golden Girl, how you doing? More people are choosing Sister. I gotta go with Sister Bear. You know what I can do? I can play it again in the future as Brother Bear on hard mode if it's a good game. That's what I can do. Oh, there they go. They're in their bear convertible going out into the woods. That's what, you had this one growing up. Anon, welcome in, man. I've collected the firewood. Can I go and explore? Okay, make sure don't go too far from camp. Make sure to get back before dark. All right, what could possibly go wrong? Going out into the woods by yourself as a bear. Right? All right, what can we, okay, you can choose your level here. All right, we can go on nature walk, we can go honey hunting, we can go in a cave, or we go in fishing. You can't go to haunted forest. According to the manual, you have to do the other levels first. Somebody pick a stage. Somebody pick a freaking stage, because it doesn't matter. You have to do them all anyway. Go, okay, we got some votes for fishing. All right, let's go to fishing then. We're going fishing. Oh, do you think this? Oh, okay, my Uncle Mike would like this game because we're going fishing. That's all he talks about is catching fish. What'd you do today, Uncle Mike? I went fishing. All right, what are you doing tomorrow? I'm going fishing. Or what are you doing the day after that? I'm going deer hunting and then I'm going fishing. Yeah, that's my Uncle Mike. Yeah. That's all he wants to talk about. I got on Facebook because of him, and that's all he wants to show me is fish and deer he caught and shot. Like I care. All right, okay, so I can stand in the water. Oh, you can look up and down like it's Sonic the Hedgehog. Look at that. That's good. Looks like the enemies respawn. That kind of sucks. We all have an Uncle Mike. Yeah, it's unfortunate. That's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. Oh, shit. I want to stop, like, can I... Ah, I see. Okay, you can bounce off enemies like in Mario. Yeah, the demo kind of gave that away. All right, this rock, can I get that? Is that like one of the... Oh, that's something I can pick up. Okay, good. That's something I can loot. Fishing sucks. I find it really boring. I'm not a fan of fishing. I grew up on my parents' house is on a lake. I grew up on a lake. I still hated fishing. It's boring! Guess what happens 99.9% of the time? Nothing. You stand there and do nothing. And then you catch something, and then you either go to all this trouble to like clean and gut the fish so you can eat it, or you throw it back, which is also a problem because you have to get the hook out of its mouth and all that other shit. So yeah, I've been fishing before. I hate it. And it's usually too hot here for fishing anyway. Like, there's only a short time of the year down here where it's nice. My uncle lives in Louisiana, which is even worse weather than here. So yeah, I'm not a fan of fishing. So I guess we're supposed to pick the fish up. There's a fish counter at the... Oh, is this going to be a collect-a-thon? Is this actually going to be a collect-a-thon? Because there's a fish counter up there. Do we have to have so many fish to beat the level? The manual doesn't mention that. But there's a counter for fish? So what does that mean? I don't know if you can fall down this waterfall or not, so I'm not risking it. The character grabs their toes when they jump. Yeah, they do. Look. They do. Yeah, she's grabbing her little bear paws. Rapid Dragoon, welcome in. Anime Jane, what's going on? She's supposed to be getting firewood, totally distracted. Well, no, not getting firewood anymore, going fishing. Fishing! That's it. Catching the fish we got here, smallmouth bass and catfish. I know it's down here because I've caught both before. And guess how exciting it was? It wasn't. It was boring. I just threw them back in the water, and I was like, okay, so this is the whole experience of fishing. Wow. And plus, when I was like 8 years old, my dad took me down to the lake, or the dock down here at my parents' place, and guess what happened? My dad was like, all right, you listening close, this is how you go fishing. So he puts the worm on the hook, and then he goes to cast the line, and then throws the whole fishing line in the water, the pole, the line, everything. It slips out of his hand and it goes in the water. And I was like 8 years old, and I was like, wow, Dad, so that's how you go fishing, you throw everything in the water? And yeah, that was my introduction to fishing. Did not get off to a good start. And that was it. Tiki Party, welcome in. Phineas, what's going on? How's it going today? I've never forgotten that. And then we had to borrow the neighbor's a pontoon boat to go recover the fishing line and the fishing pole, because it was out in the middle. It was floating out in the middle of the lake. So we borrowed the neighbor's boat to go get it back. And ever since then, I was like, you know what? Fishing's probably not for me. This is not like any worth my time. I was like, let's go back in and play some Mario Brothers or something. That'll be more fun. So the level's like Sonic. It's like a maze. It's very much like a maze. Even to this day, I still make fun of my dad for that. I was like, yeah, Dad, fishing with you was great. Throw the whole line in the water. And yeah, there's nothing he could say. And you know what? This is not bad. This is kind of okay. This is kind of like not horrible. Like, it controls really good. The hitboxes work. You can bounce off stuff. This is not horrible. This is way like better than I thought it might be. I don't like all these collectibles though. Oh, is that a 1-up up there? Is that a 1-up? See that happy bear face up there? That's got to be a 1-up. How do we get to that? By the way, no continues in this game, like I said, so it would really be a good idea to get more lives if I can do so. How'd this game get made? What company made this? I don't even know. Is there like, it's a Sega Club at the top? I don't know what that is. I don't know. I can't get to the 1-up though. Make it like freaking Sonic, where like the 1-ups are like hard to find and get. Dude, I really want this. And there's no timer, so I can try and get it. What if I fall here? Do I die? Because see, like, I bounced across the enemies to get over here, and I don't know what's down there. So if I fall, that might be a death. And yeah, see, I can't reach the 1-up. All right, I am not gonna fall. No! No! Oh, shit. Okay, we're not dead. Okay, we're not dead. We're not dead. That was a lower part to the level. It's fine. It's completely fine. We got frogs. Look out, Kremet. We got your friends here. Dude, that was lucky. Fortunately, not Dan Kitchen. If it was Dan Kitchen, all the enemies would be jumping up and down. I would have 1 hit point, 2 lives, and no continues. Okay, so the exit's this way. All right, we got an exit sign. It's not letting me leave the level. Dragon King, thank you so much for the 3-stream streak. I appreciate it, dude. How do you get out of the level? Dude, did I not catch enough fish? I thought this was not a collectathon. The exit sign pointed to the right. Yeah, totally not a Sonic clone the way the levels are designed, right, Phineas? Look, the exit sign is pointing directly to the right. And that you can't leave the level. You can't leave. What do you do? What do you do? You have to touch the exit sign to get out of the level? What the hell is that? I've never seen that before. in any game, ever. That does not make any sense at all. We're getting picnic baskets. What the hell is this, like Yogi Bear now? This side is the exit, dude. Colonel Braddock, Turquoise Star, Rush Pirate. Welcome, Pat Ped, welcome in. I've never seen that before. I have never seen that before in my life. In every video game I've ever played, like, you have to exit to the right side of the screen. Oh, I can pick the net up. All right. I bet I can catch the bug in it now. Watch this. You know what? I don't have the rock anymore. By the way, the rock is like from Friday the 13th. It goes at like a weird angle. Oh, I couldn't catch that? I couldn't catch the bug? I guess you can't. Okay. Oh, shit. I lost the rock. I don't have the rock anymore. Oh, look, there's Toad. That's Toad right there. I just killed him. I just killed Toad. Filthy Cur, welcome in. Meat Wisdom, welcome in. You doing Bart versus the World? I haven't played Bart versus the World yet. I still have that game to play. Still got Bart versus the World to go. I'm really dreading that. Okay, I'm assuming you can't jump on the jagged like logs in the water. All right, so what's the point of the net? It doesn't no, you can't catch the frog in the net. What is the point of the net? It doesn't do shit. I'm gonna take the rock from Friday the 13th back. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh shit, no! Okay, we got collapsing bridges, that's great. All right, there was health down here, so that was actually worth it. Okay, I thought that was good. Look, there's Toad. See, he's right there. That's Toad. Turquoise Star, thank you so much for the 3-month streak. I appreciate it. More random than an exit level sign in this game, I know, right? Thank you for the streak, dude. What is that? Oh, what? How did that take a life away? No, that didn't take a life away, did it? That did not kill me. I thought I landed right on that log. Okay, so the hitboxes on the jumping is a little bit off, maybe. Am I not able to hit the frog from here? Are you serious? It only goes through the floor right there! Why doesn't it right there? Look, it's going through the ground. Now it's not. Look at that. Now it does. What the hell? What? Jukebox, welcome in. Why is the rules changing? Okay, not much makes sense here. You can't catch anything with the net. The rocks sometimes go through the floor, but other times they don't. You can't catch the frogs in the net. Like, what's the point of the net? It's like a pointless item. And by the way, it doesn't let me keep more than one item. If you switch items, you get to use one, and the other like goes away unless there's a way to switch to it. Try hitting every button. Nope. You can't get the other item back. Not like it was doing anything anyway. The rules are changing. That's great, isn't it? When Toad couldn't find the princess, yeah, he just went off on his own and got his ass kicked. That's what happened when he tried on his own. There he is right there, see? He just respawned and he died again. Seems realistic, right? All right, they're giving me a lot of health. That's good. By the way, this is still like level 1 or whatever. We're still on the first stage. All right, so is that invulnerability? Like some strawberries is invulnerable? Yeah, that was like invulnerability. Okay. I don't know what gives health and what doesn't. Like I picked the apple up, it does not give any health. But like you get a hot dog that's randomly sitting out in the middle of the forest, that gives you health, the hot dog. Yeah, so next time you're on like a nature hike out here in the middle of the woods or the lake, or what is that? What is this a bonus game? God damn it, I hate bonus games. Some of my least favorite things in video games is bonus games. You're supposed to catch the fish. Oh, good. At least I know the rules. they never tell you the rules in bonus games. They're like, here's the bonus game. Then you lose in like 3 seconds, and you wonder why. So I guess in this one, all you're supposed to do is catch the fish. Oh, did I win or lose? What happened? I can't move anymore. It's over. Okay, what was the point of that? You get some fish? Oh! Oh, you can pick the, like I said, yeah, you can get the fish. This game looks lovely. It's not the worst game I've played. It's not horrendous so far. It's kind of okay. It's got some weird jank, but like I said, when you're me, you played a lot worse. You guys would know that. We've played a lot of bad games here on my channel over the years, and we're gonna play a lot more. So, when I play something that's not like the worst thing ever, it's actually kind of refreshing. Because this is not Wally Bear and the No Gang. This is not a Swamp Thing on NES. It's not Superman 64. So see, I'm used to like really shitty games. This is not that terrible. It's okay. Oh, now I can throw the rock through the floor. But I couldn't do it a minute ago. Now the rules changed again. I love it. Monty Mons, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How you doing today? Get Edit Gaming, also welcome in. Thank you for the 35 stream streak. This is not Alf, exactly. We got 31 fish so far. I don't know if you have to have a certain amount to like unlock the boss or something. Hopefully not. I'm gonna try and pick up as much as I can. Oh, now it's real. There's the exits. Dude, they put the exit sign through a secret wall. I don't know if I like that or not. You know what that means? That means I might get stuck on a future level and not know where to go, and it's gonna be through some random secret wall. I don't like that at all. I think that's stupid. Wee Todd, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Pagshim, what's going on? I actually never saw you run Superman 64. The whole thing is on YouTube if you want to watch it. It is on the YouTube. It's like three streams, 3 or 4 streams to beat the whole game. Each stream's like 3 to 4 hours long. So yeah, if you want to watch my Superman 64 run, it is definitely on YouTube. Coyote, welcome in. What's going on? How you doing today? Welcome to Berenstain Bears on Sega Genesis. This is not horrible. It's actually kind of like, okay. I don't hate it. It's like, it's got weird stuff, but it's not terrible, not even that bad. I haven't died yet either. We have a deathless run of Berenstain Bears going. That's not gonna last forever. That's not gonna last forever. Bart vs. Space Mutants is better than Mario World. Only you would think that. Only you, you're one of the few people that actually likes that piece of shit game. Fuck Bart Space Mutants, I hate that game. The Genesis version was like 2% better. Yeah, 2%. I calculated it up. Final fight against dimension-traveling foes known as Berenstain Bears, that's right. They cross over the boundaries of space and time itself. They change the space-time continuum, and then they change their names the way it's spelled, and people remember it as something else. Look how good this controls. It's not easy to do that in a lot of games. Jump directly on enemies and bounce off of them so easily, and I can do that in this game. I can even throw rocks. Looks like it's going to be a fairly long game too. We got like 5 levels to get through, and we're still on level 1. This looks really dangerous. This looks a little bit dangerous. Yeah, I made it though. We're fine. 2%. You want to see my math? Nah, too late. Already did it on the calculator. I can't. I didn't show my work in math. You know, like they make you do in school. Here, you're gonna show your work, so that way you can't do it on the calculator. You know that trick teachers used to pull. You're gonna show your work. You know how much I hated that? I knew how to do it. They're just making you do it the hard way, and that wasn't fun at all. I'm not getting the net. I don't see the point in getting the net. It doesn't do anything. Retro fan, welcome in. How you doing? Hope your day's going good. This is Berenstain Bears so far. Not much difficulty up to this point, but then again, once I have 4 lives and no continues, so it could get difficult really quick. I don't know if there's boss fights. I have no idea about that right now. There's a lot of learning to be done. I want to get this 4-leaf clover or whatever. There we go. Proto, welcome in. Cyber Shinobi, what's going on? Final fight. Oh yeah. Dimension traveling. Yeah, F-bombs before midstream. Yeah, I didn't mean to. It just slipped out. This game's not worthy of F-bombs at all. None whatsoever. This is fine. It's like I said, it's actually better than I thought it was going to be. Big Dave, happy Friday, man. How you doing? Used to love math. Teachers made me hate math. A lot of classes, Vinius, I found in school were as good as the teacher that taught them. Like, you can have a subject you like. I like science and biology. I think that's a good subject. But I had a really shitty teacher, and it made me hate the class when it should have been a good class. And my buddy also took advanced biology, and he got the soccer coach for biology. And guess how much work they did that year? Almost none. Guess how much work I did? I worked my ass off all year, copying out of the freaking textbook, doing 80 definitions due in 2 days. And then my buddy had the soccer coach for biology, and guess how much definitions they had to do? Oh yeah, then like 5. So yeah, it's all about what teacher you get, not the class. Bullshit, I know, but yeah, if you've gone to school, I think you know that. I don't have to tell you. Big Dave, you're doing okay? Good. Crunky Brewster, thank you for the 25 stream streak. Welcome in, man. How you doing today? Proto, we got to get some fights in soon. It's been too long. We got to get fighting in. This is true love we're making in Capcom versus SNK 2. I can't wait. I haven't gotten enough fights in lately. I'm going to be rusty and you're going to beat me. And that can't happen, right? No, it might happen at any time. Pagshim, thank you for the 10 stream streak as well. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Look how good this game controls. Oh, god damn it. I can't believe this controls so well. That's something I always like whine and cry about, are the controls in a game. They're really good in this, and we just beat another level. Oh shit! Oh, we got a beaver. Whoa! Holy god! Oh my god! He's got like his... Dude, he's kicking my ass. Alright, this is getting scary. I can't see him because he's off the screen. Alright, bounce off his head, and I was gonna do that. Oh. Yeah! No! Dude, I'm gonna lose a life! Oh, what about that? What do you think about that? Yeah, he's dead. Okay, now what? Kim says hello, I'm ready for him. I'm ready for him. How are the hitboxes? They're actually pretty good in this game. They're not terrible. I've seen games with way worse hitboxes than this. MBD, what's up? Fully expect this to be another Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance game for clicking on the stream. It's better than most of those, believe it or not. It's actually better. Oh, he's up here now. He moved up here. MBD, welcome in. And the rocks don't hurt him. I thought I was, yeah, look at that. They don't do any damage. Oh, Quirky, welcome in. We got the Berenstain Bears game. Yeah, I know. I didn't know this game existed until about a year ago or so. I had no idea. Yeah, this is a Friday the 13th rock. Exactly that. Hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bounce off him and then hide over here so he can't get me with that spinning tail bullshit. He almost killed me. We got to get the hell out. See? Get the hell out of there! Quirky, welcome in. Gresco, welcome in. Have you played this? I bet Gresco's on like a Deathless run of this. And he's like throwing shit at me now? What the hell was that? Gresco, what's up, man? Spade, what's going on? Spade, you asked me to play the Contra 3 challenge you did, and I decided to play Berenstain Bears. I completely wussed out of the challenge. Actually, I'm gonna do it. Spade, what's up, man? Well done on Contra 3. Well done on Donkey Kong Country. You're getting it done, sir. And we just beat, I guess, level 1. Did I get a 1-up for that? Well, that's that. We got a happy bear face. Look at all that shit I got. We got fish, apples, picnic baskets, hot dogs, and 4-leaf clovers for a grand total of 14,000 points. And we beat the fishing level, so we have 4 more levels to go. There are no continues here, Lur. If you were asking about the continues, we have none. No continues. The manual tells you that once all your lives are gone, the game is over. So, none. Think Angry Video Game Nerd did one about this? I remember the Berenstain Bears Angry Video Game Nerd episode, but I don't remember him talking about this game. I remember him talking about like conspiracy theories on the way that the characters are named. I remember that. ASDF, welcome in, man. How you doing today? Gresco's absolutely played it. Okay, no surprise there. Remember in high school, my biology teacher for 2 years of it took first period because he was also my coach, Mr. Wright. So if I was late, it was all good. Yeah, so that was me with engineering drafting class. The soccer coach taught engineering drafting as well, but he was a licensed soccer coach and an engineering drafting teacher. So yeah, the best of both worlds. One of my favorite classes. Somebody pick a level. Okay, cave. Is this gonna be like a maze? All right, I guess we're gonna do a cave adventure. Buckle up. Oh, it did not replenish my health! It did not give me my health back! I'm still at half a heart! Oh shit! Oh shit, I'm in danger. And I have no weapons. It took my weapon away as well. I'm gonna get hit by that bat. Look at the bat. It's well animated with graphics. You guys like that? So far, so good. Yeah. So far, so good, Jax. I don't hate this. I think it's actually kind of decent. I really don't want to get hit here. If I get hit, I'm going to lose a life. Give me that rock. All right. No lives are going to be lost. But yeah, this is not terrible. It's actually kind of play. Oh, uh-oh. Oh boy, you guys see what I see? No, do not kill me. There's another one. Oh, I got him with a rock. Okay, good. Fade, don't do it. Don't do it. She might show up here today. It might happen. She pops in on Friday a lot from work. Don't you do it. Oh, when I was in college, my programming teacher was the worst. She gave zero enthusiasm about the programming subjects. I realized programming wasn't for me. So that's an example of what should have been a good class, but you got a bad teacher. That sucks when that happens. Don't you just love it when this kind of shit happens? Don't you just love it? Am I supposed to get, can I get the, oh, I can get the mining pick. I'm a little girl bear inside a cave with a mining pick mining through walls. Did you think you were gonna see this on stream today? Because I know I didn't. Vic the Brick, welcome in, man. How you doing today? You also asked for the Contra challenge that Spade did. And you did. So yeah, I gotta join you guys for that in Contra 3, the Alien Wars. Minimal lives start, hard difficulty, no weapon switching glitch. I will do that challenge. In fact, if there's time at the end of the stream, I'll do a run. And we'll see how it goes, see if I can beat like level 2 or something. That'll be fun. No, we're not doing Minecraft. No, we're not doing any kitty stuff here. We're not doing, that collapses. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. That's gonna collapse. All right, so there's gonna be collapsing platforms. And we're in this level, you looting gems. All right, well, you better watch out. A snail is gonna hurt a bear. All right, I got the strawberries. You know what the strawberries do? Invulnerability. That's a good item. Think about trying the SNES version of Contra 3 because others are playing. I've only played the Game Boy version, but that one was fun. Gresco, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you something right now with that game. You have to beat it on hard to get an ending. You have to get any ending in that game, you have to do it on hard mode. Otherwise, the game just tells you, try again on another difficulty. It sucks. So that's the way they've set up that game. So you have to play it on hard mode to see anything. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of the way they do that, but yeah, that game is one of those that does that. Can I not jump on that? Is that not gonna come down? Is it broken? Oh. Oh, that's the way it works. All right. Well, next time there's a platform stuck, hit it with a rock. That'll dislodge it, and then you'll be able to move on. How about that? Love the Game Boy Contra. Yeah, Contra on Game Boy. There's several games in that series, and they're good. I enjoyed the Contra games I played so far that on the portable systems. I've done Contra 3, done Operation C, and Contra 4 on the was it the Nintendo DS. All right, we got a bonus game. What happens? Oh, I see. This is my kind of bonus game. A bonus game where it's self-explanatory and you don't have to be like, okay, what the hell do I do? Oh, you lost. Game's over. This one's self-explanatory. I love that. So you just wait for good items to pop up and get them. More bonus games seem to do what this is doing. We're getting 4-leaf clovers. Did I win? I guess I won. This is like the Flintstones on SNES throwing rocks. That's right. Look, it's a rock from Friday the 13th. Jax, your favorite game. You love that game, right? Gonna go back for another run of it sometime? Nah. You didn't really like that one. I don't blame you if you never want to play it again. If you don't like a game, like if anybody doesn't like it... Oh, that hurts me! The water! Little droplets of water actually hurt me. Look, she's like, what the hell is that? That sums me up right there. Right there. Bears don't like to bathe. I've seen bears in a pool before. I think they like water. I've seen a video of like a pool. Oh, shit. No! You don't die in the water. You turn into a bubble. But now I can't go. Oh, wait, the platforms come back. Okay. Yeah, it actually doesn't kill you when you fall in the water. That's kind of amazing. Most games would kill you instantly. This one does not. Shit. Okay, there's going to be stalactites and they're going to be falling. Okay. We got moles popping out of the ground. You played the most obscure games, janky games. Yeah, I'm out of games to play, man. I'm out of games to play. We beat 640 something games on stream. I gotta find something that I haven't played yet, and this is something. My games completed list is on my Twitch page, so if you want to look through it, and then like if there's a game you want to recommend to me that I haven't beat yet, you feel free to do so, because I'm always looking for more games to add to the list. Now, some games are going to be an exception. I'm not going to do RPGs on stream or stuff like that, but for the most part, if it's just like an action platformer or something like this, I'll probably play it at some point. Okay, so we have a maze level now. We got a maze. Explorer, what's up, man? Welcome in. This is getting a little bit harder. Yeah, I feel like this level's harder than the other one, Jax, by a pretty good bit. That was like a pie we're bouncing on. The bear is bouncing on a coconut pie. I'm just wishing it was coconut pie so I could destroy it, because that's the pie my parents kept buying when I was a kid. Hey, Mom, can we get an apple pie? No, I think we'll get coconut. I was like, we got coconut the last 8 times. Can we get apple this time? Nah, we're getting coconut. All right, I guess I'm not eating dessert then. That was probably by their like design to like not let me get dessert. That Final Fantasy VI challenge you did was great. That was easy mode compared to the one you did, Proto. Easy mode. Mine was like stupid easy. What did I do? No espers, no overpowered relics, no grinding. Yeah, that was, I only wiped like twice. It was still really easy. And then you did the initial equipment run before I did my run. That was actually hard. Mine was a baby run. It's not a hard game. You got to find ways to make that game harder. And you did. You rat, welcome in. Oh my God, just in time. There's rats in this cave. We found them. We found rats in the cave and they're dangerous, so I gotta watch out for them. Rat, welcome in. Well done on the progress on Ninja Gaiden 2. That game is very, very difficult on first playthrough. That ice level sucks. That boss sucks. That's not a fun level. I hate that. And in fact, that's my least favorite level. No, look! There you are! Yeah, we just found you! You're right here! Right, we gotta watch out. Rat, welcome in. Good to see you. JJ, welcome in as well. Welcome in, JJ. Good to see you as well, sir. Hope you're doing good. Drink your sweet tea eating, have apple pie. That was not part of the deal. That was not. Alright, well, I didn't mean to. It happened like that. Yep. It's okay. I got a mining pick. We can kill the mole with a mining pick, right? No, you can't. Lord Malachi, what's going on? Yeah, Rat was working on Ninja Gaiden 2 last night. She made it to Ash Star on the ice level. That is terrific for a first playthrough. That is really freaking good. Ninja Gaiden games for first playthroughs, some of the hardest games you'll tackle on the NES. First one, second one, third one, yep, you're in for a rough time. And the physics are different in Ninja Gaiden 2. They feel different from the first game, and then the third game that feels different again. So you kind of have to like relearn how to jump in that game. Rat, I hope your day is going wonderful. Good to see you. Spain redeemed Ninja Gaiden 2 for me, so I'll hit it eventually. Yeah, I was there when he did that. That's right. I forgot all about that, Spade. I'm looking forward to seeing if you enjoy Ninja Gaiden 2, because I know you've done the first game. I like the trilogy. I'm a fan. My favorite of the 3 games is the first one by a lot. That's the one I grew up with as a kid. I never was able to beat it. I got to 6-2. You guys have played Ninja Gaiden 1. You know what 6-2 was like. I never got through that. So I never got to experience the horror of getting to the bosses and then dying and going back to 6-1. If I'd done that, I probably never would have played the game again. Oh, we get to play another bonus game. Good. Okay, so what's this one? Dodge stalactites and pick loot up. All right, got it. I love me a bonus game, I understand, which is almost never. Unicycle, this is Berenstain Bears, and it's better than Windows Vista. What do you think about that? That's what I thought. This is not terrible. I haven't died yet, by the way. We're on level 2, or the second stage so far. I haven't died yet. So we're gonna keep it deathless as long as possible. I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong. This is like Windows Vista is like bottom of the barrel. By the way, everybody laugh at Unicycle. He likes Windows Vista. Never forgive, never forget that it took Windows XP away from us. Ever. Adventure Island Trilogy as well. Oh my God, yeah, Adventure Island Trilogy will whoop that ass on a first playthrough. I've been there. Remember when I played Adventure Island 3 for like 14 hours one stream and I didn't beat it? Remember that? Dude, I was getting my ass handed to me. I was getting so salty. Holy crap, I was salty that day. I sucked at that game. What a nightmare that was. Can I not jump up there? You have to say it with more sass like I would. No, Windows Vista just sucks. How about that? This is not Millennium Edition. No, I'm okay with Millennium Edition. I never used that one. I bet it's still better than Vista. That's, you know what, Millennium Edition didn't take XP away. That's what you have to focus on. What took Windows XP away from us? Vista. That's the true enemy. All along it was Windows. I can't jump up there. That's doable. Come on. I like Winamp. I still have Winamp installed, Vinius. It still works. I got Winamp. I've still actually used it before. Goten's talked about using it before too, so I'm not the only one. Land 4 time on Game Boy Color was better than Windows Vista. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Do you know how much it pains me to say Land Before Time on Game Boy Color was better than anything? But I'll say it was better than Windows Vista. What do you think about that? That's right. Do I have to get this to knock this down? Yeah, I do. Okay. See, I know how this works. I don't like these cave levels nearly as much as that water stage we were on. These rats are really fast. I'm just gonna go past them. There's no reason to fight. I'm not choosing violence. I mean, just get Hot Wheels Crash to work on my laptop. What the hell is that? Hot Wheels Crash? Never heard of it. Was that like PlayStation 3 or something? Something I don't know anything about. And where do you go here? Left, I'm assuming. Hot Wheels crash. What the hell is that? What era of gaming? It's Windows 98. I should know about it then. God damn it, I should know about that. Rats are gonna bully me. We gotta get away from them. How does a bear lose to a rat? How's that happening? Well, you're seeing it right here. Send Mixer my fat PS3 and he'll love it. I've never seen a PS3 in my life. That'd be something new for me, Spade. PS3 to me. Some people are calling PS3 retro. What is going on with that? That needs to stop immediately. PS3 retro? Yeah. My ass is retro. Dude, PS2 is not retro to me. And now people got saying 3 is, and Nintendo Wii is retro? Not on my watch. Not happening. It can play both PS1 and PS2 as well. Okay, that's freaking awesome, actually. So I can play Dragon Quest 8 on it, Spade? Because if that's the case, I would love it. Because I love me some Dragon Quest 8. It's my favorite PlayStation game. Or, oh yeah, or we could play this. Look, I've got some PlayStation stuff here. We got Final Fantasy 7, and we got Dragon Quest 8, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. Let's see, I got some old school stuff here. Of course, this isn't retro, but that's beside the point. I did get that a long time ago. Spade, that's really cool. Actually, your ass is retro because it's 20 years old. Actually, it's 44 years old if you want to get technical about it, J.I. Welcome in. Dragon Warrior 8? Oh, what's it like to be wrong? Does that say Quest or Warrior? Looks like it says Quest to me. What's it like being that wrong? I don't know. I've never been that wrong before. Never been that wrong. I wouldn't know. Give me that picnic basket! It's not Yogi Bear! Oh, boo-boo! Gotta get a picnic basket in the wrong game! It's what they came up with, man. Picnic baskets and Berenstain Bears. Make sure you thought Hot Wheels Crash was a new game. Dude, I don't know. Don't make fun of me. I didn't know. I've never heard of Hot Wheels Crash! Dope ass games right there. You know it, Proto. You know it. You and I are on the same page with what games are good, right? We know what's good and what sucks. Like that Daymare game you were playing, that was a piece of shit. We got Resident Evil at home. That was Daymare. Game sucked ass. Holy shit, that was bad. I thought that was actually gonna be like somewhat decent, and then you started playing it, and I was like, this is terrible. That was so bad. By the way, I'm stuck here. I cannot go left, and I can't go back right. Oh, I can go back right. Okay, good. All right, I don't know how to get out of this. I'm stuck. Fucking Daymare, man. We got Resident Evil at home. That's what somebody's parents said at some point at some time, I bet. All right, I guess it seems to be the only way to go. I don't like mazes. I guess we have to go back through the wall. I got 5 lives. We're in good shape lives-wise. By the way, it says no continues. If I game over in this game, we go back to level 1. That's dangerous. I don't care if a game's like not that tough. You have to respect the game with 0 continues. I almost died on a boss fight earlier, and that could easily happen again. It was a boo-boo to include picnic baskets in this game. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Vanilla. Yeah, they got picnic baskets. Yeah, back to level 1. That's right. Oh, shit, spiders. Is this a boss? Or is this just part of the level? I don't know. I can't jump. Okay, I think maybe you have to kill these. You know what? I've never understood this before. Maybe you guys can clarify. When you fight a spider in a video game, why does it throw its web at you? I've never been hurt by a spider web in my life. I've walked into hundreds of spider webs in my life. I grew up in a wooded area, out in the woods. Very easy to walk into a spider web when you're outside. I've never been hurt by a spider web, but yet in these video games, you got spiders throwing their web at you. That's what they did? Okay, that was not hard at all, actually. All right, so now we can go this way. Now we can do this. Is that the end of the level, or is there more to do? No, there's another spider. Okay. And I have like half a life, half a hit point left, so probably gonna die here. All right, so maybe we'll just wait on him, right? Yeah, see, he's gonna drop webbing on me. He's gonna hit me with his magic web attack or whatever. All right, so I'm just gonna wait for him right here. I don't think moving would be a good idea. Okay, this is working. Don't you love it when you try a strategy on a boss and it works on the first try? Don't you love that? I do. That doesn't happen often, but it's working right now. Can I hit him with a rock? Maybe that would be... No, I don't think you can. I couldn't hit the beaver with a rock either. Oh, that was it? Oh my God, that was easy. But I'm still almost dead in a game where you have no continue, so we gotta be really careful. Garrett, welcome in. What happens if you start claiming that it's called BERENSTAIN? I don't know. Let's not mess with the space-time continuum. Let's just go with Berenstain Bears. Let's just go with that. I don't want to cause like a ripple in the fabric of time. Akigaru, welcome in. What's going on, man? How you doing today? We just beat another level. You guys choose my next level. We can do honey hunting or a nature walk. Pick a level. Because we're going to have to do them all anyway. We'll do them in any level you guys want. I'm doing good, man. We're making some progress. Thank you for the GGs. We beat another level. We're making progress. Geoback says honey. All right, honey hunting it is. Let's go. Honey hunting. Oh, great. Bees. Yeah, we got to deal with bees. All right. You know what? That's not what you do. When you want honey, you don't throw a rock at a bee near a beehive. That's what an idiot would do. But I guess this bear is gonna have to... Oh shit, yeah, they do. Oh my God, I have no health left. I have no health. We need health like now, or I'm gonna take a death. I'm gonna go real slow here. Don't you even kill me. This is a deathless run, and it's gonna stay deathless for... Oh my God! It's him! We just played that on Sunday! Yes! Die! We just played Woody Woodpecker and it was a piece of shit! Oh, it's Le Pew from Looney Tunes. Look, Le Pew is here. There he is. Don't you spray me with that shit. I know you're gonna do it. Alright, so we got Woody Woodpecker and Le Pew. Alright. Good stuff. And also we got Savage Quest coming in. Welcome in, man. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 4 months. How you doing today? I like that Forrest Gump emote you got right there. That's you know what? He's from Alabama. I know that dude, Forrest Gump. He's from freaking Alabama. How about that? People have actually called here, the University of Alabama, and asked what year he graduated, because in the movie they got him playing football for University of Alabama, and some people thought that was real. So they called the university and said, what year did Forrest Gump play football? Not realizing he's a fictional character. Yeah, people aren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, are they? Behave! Oh my God, J-Dog. Oh my God, wait till I get a hold of your stream tonight if you're playing Garfield. Wait till I get a hold of you. I cannot wait for tonight. Behave. Gad the Rad, welcome in, man. It's Bernstein. No, it's Berenstain. Berenstain, Bernstein. It's whatever. It's bears. It's going for honey. It's throwing rocks at snails. It's whatever you want it to be. Yeah, J-Dog's gonna do a week of Garfield. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. As soon as I get home tonight, I always make a beeline for J-Dog's stream. Get it, J-Dog? A beeline? Ha ha ha, right? Oh, I got stung, shit. You guys ever been stung by a bee? It hurts a little bit, but it's really not that bad at all. You want something that hurts? Get stung by a freaking red wasp. Those things will kick your ass. Bee sting? Eh, it's not that bad. Red wasp hurts. Stay away from that son of a bitch. Only been stung once in life. That's not too bad. Only once. Could be worse. Bees aren't like mostly not really aggressive unless you got Africanized honeybees. We don't have those here, thankfully. We just got regular old honeybees and bumblebees. I've never been stung by a bumblebee. Regular honeybee, yes. Bumblebee, no. And they're like everywhere out here. They've never gotten me. Stepped on a wasp once as a kid. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Oh, I can jump up here. Can you go in this? Oh, great, you can. Oh, that's gonna make the level more complicated. Great. All right, so there's doors to go in. Yeah, this is gonna make the level harder. All right. Japan wasp fuck. Yeah, the Asian giant. You're referring to the Asian giant hornet. Yeah, those are terrible. Hopefully we will never have to deal with those here. A couple did make it into the US, I believe in Washington State, but they got rid of them. I read something about that. Bumblebees run you over if you're a Decepticon though. Oh yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Bumblebee the Autobot. Yeah, I know that guy. At least I got most of my health back, right? Stepped on a bumblebee while barefoot as a kid. My toe turned so damn white. Okay, so one actually did. So okay, so they can sting. I was wondering if they could actually sting because I've had them run into me so many times they've never stung me. But I've never stepped on one though. So Proto, you took it to another level. That bee was like, "What the hell is this guy doing? Stepping on me!" Wait, what was that? That doesn't go anywhere. That's a dead end. All right, I guess not. I guess you can't go in that one. All right, maybe we can go in this one. Why is there like a ringing noise when you go in there? Is it gonna be like a maze where if you go in the wrong one, it goes back to the beginning of the game? Oh, so that's a one-way passageway? Okay. Sleepy Garrett, welcome in. What's going on? We got 2 Garretts in chat. How about that? Sometimes we get like 3 Johnnies in chat, 2 Garretts. That's kind of cool. I like that. All you guys random names, and sometimes we get some duplicates here and there. There's 2 Links that hang out here. There's only 1 Vanilla Cuckoo though. It's only 1 Studio Scott. That's right. We got no other Scott. I'm getting hit by the bee. What's up, Studio Scott? Welcome in, man. Bees are very placid unless you seriously aggravate them. For instance, stepping on one. Exactly. My mom stepped on one that came in our house back when I was a kid, and yep, she got stung by it. I don't remember what happened when I got stung by a... Well, actually, I've been stung by honeybees like multiple times, but that's usually my own fault because I'll like hear something buzzing and I'll try and like hit it. That's not what you do, but I do it anyway because I'm an idiot. I'm like, you're not gonna screw with me, bee. I'm gonna hit you first, and then I miss it, and then it hits me. And I learned another painful lesson that day. Fuck woodpeckers, by the way. They suck. Oh, wait, what? The skunk does a tail whip attack! You know, when you encounter a skunk, you expect it to spray you with shit. You don't expect it to do like a Pokemon tail whip. Look at that. What the hell is that? Skunk used tail whip. It was super effective. Actually, it wasn't effective at all. It sucked, but that's not the point. C. Geiger, welcome in, man. What's going on? We need more Proto shields in chat, Proto. We only have you. We need like 20 more, right? Yeah. You know, it's gonna be funny if somebody follows in a second name like Mega Man and Proto Shield or something. If somebody does that right now, I'm gonna know somebody made that up. But yeah, somebody tried to do that one time before. I was like griping about not being able to pronounce someone's name correctly, and then somebody followed like 10 seconds later with a name that I couldn't pronounce, and I was like, no, that's somebody from the chat trolling. And yeah, guess what? It was. So yeah, you're not gonna trick me that easily. I've been around the block a few times. Oh, we get to play another bonus game. What happens in this bonus game? You just pick stuff up and don't fall? Okay, good, one I can play. I love the bonus games in this. They make sense. It's not some convoluted nightmare like Sonic 3, where you're like, okay, we made it to the bonus game, now what's gonna happen? Oh, you died and fell out of it because you didn't know how to play it? Yeah, that's what happened to me in Sonic 3. Like, over and over and over and over. Okay, we got some stuff. Sure, someone got upset that was essentially a fart attack in a game for little kids. The first fart attack I remember in a game was Samurai Showdown, which is a fighting game. One of the characters, Earthquake, one of his moves, he grabs your character and pulls your character's head right up to his ass and unleashes a fart. Yeah, it's real. I have that game. I grew up playing that. But yeah, that was in Samurai Showdown. In fact, it's sitting right here. Want to play some Samurai Showdown? I got it right here. I have not done Booger Man on stream, Rat. I have that game. I have a physical copy of that on Sega Genesis, and I'm looking forward to streaming it at some point. But yes, I have that on Genesis, and that will be a future playthrough for sure. Is Booger Man. Boy, they weren't going for like trying to get edgy kids to buy that one or anything, weren't they? It's like it calls it Dude, the woodpecker grabbed me. The woodpecker just grabbed me. That was horrifying. I don't want to see that again. Okay, next time there's a woodpecker outside, be aware that it might grab you and start pecking you in the face, because I just saw it happen right there. Grapple, attack, roll aesthetics, pretty much. Asking if there's anything other than rodents. There were rats on a previous level. There were actually rats on the cave level, and they were dangerous. I was trying my best to not start a fight with them. All right, there's the exit right there. Let's see if we can pick something else up before I exit the level. I don't know if you have to pick up a bunch of stuff to beat the level or not. I don't even know. I'm just picking up everything I see and hope we get enough to get extra lives or something, because this game has no continues, and I really don't want to run out. We're up to 6 lives, though. That's good. Yeah, we're talking bad about Sonic 3 now, Studio Scott. You know what? That's why I brought Sonic 3 up, because I knew you would appreciate me not liking something about that game. Because I know that's like your favorite game ever. That's exactly why I brought it up. Boogers make big holes in the walls. Woodpeckers do a lot of damage. They can freaking kill trees. I've seen trees outside at my parents' place, because my parents live on like a wooded piece of property on the lake, and there's a lot of trees, and you can usually hear woodpeckers outside, and I've seen some of the damage those things do. Holy crap. I'm like, wow. You don't want woodpeckers screwing things up. And yes, they could even damage your house too. They'll mistake your house for a tree, because they're stupid like that, right? Because they're a bird, and you know what, the birds suck. Let's just go, see, there's one right there. I'm gonna jump on them. Get destroyed. That feels good, doesn't it? Killing bird feels great. Rat, you would know. You had to deal with birds in Ninja Gaiden 2 last night. They're terrible. They spawn them in the worst spots. Eater of Worlds, welcome in. Isn't it illegal to be streaming on Memorial Day weekend in Alabama? No. No, absolutely not. Because see, in Memorial Day in Alabama, people don't really even celebrate it that much. All they want to do is go fishing and hunting. They just use it as another excuse for fishing and hunting, which I won't be doing. I'll be staying home playing video games like I always do. That's what I'll be doing. Everyone else in Alabama will be fishing and hunting, and they'll be driving there in their truck that gets like half a mile per gallon. So yeah, if people want to do that, they can. I'll be here doing this stuff with you guys. How far are you from Decatur? A couple hours. Decatur's north of here, northwest, a little, or actually straight north of here. Yeah, I've never been there. Get destroyed! And Breeze, welcome in, man. Thank you for the 30 months. You're Sky and Breeze now. I keep calling you Breeze and Sky because I've known you that for like 3 years or longer. But I'm gonna go with Breeze. Breeze, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, man. Hope your day's going good. And Eater of Worlds, again, thank you for the bits. Welcome on in. Sweet Home Alabama. Yeah, it's a good song. It's a good song. I like it. Leonard Skinner's good. I've heard Sweet Home Alabama like 10 billion times since I live here. If I had $1 for every time I heard that song, I'd probably be a billionaire by now, but that's fine. It's a good song. I've known it my whole life, and people are like, people have actually asked me that before. Mixer, you ever heard the song Sweet Home Alabama? Yeah, I have. I definitely have. We're getting picked. Oh, it's a 1-up! Yes, I found a 1-up! Yes, I have done Narc on NES. Yes, C. Geiger. I did it a while back, a couple of years ago. And it went probably better than it should because I figured out how to kill Mr. Big randomly by sheer luck. But yeah, it was a good lucky run of Narc on NES, and I like that game, but I'm not a fan of Mr. Big Fight. I think it's not well designed at all. I think he should flash when you do damage, and he doesn't do that. Eat that, woodpecker. What up, Achieve? This looks kind of fun. This is not terrible. I have not died yet either. We have a Deathless run working into like level 3 or something. I don't know how long that's gonna last, but I'm gonna keep this Deathless as long as I can, but it's going pretty good. I actually kind of like this game. But I'm kind of in danger of doing a Deathless run on a first playthrough, which means the game is too easy. So maybe I should have played it on hard mode. Maybe we should have done hard mode. Somebody was asking for that. Johnny Fatsacks was like, Mixer, play on hard or nothing. So yeah, maybe he was right. Johnny, I hate to admit it, you might have been right. I like how your winters are like our springs. I wish our winters were colder. I love cold weather. I love cold weather, but we don't get much of that here. We get heat, humidity, and like you step outside now, and it's hot, and there's insects everywhere, and it's humid, and it sucks. And I hate it, and it's not gonna get cold again until like November. So yeah, I'm not really happy with the weather here, like ever. But I gripe and cry about it all the time, but that's not gonna make it any better. Oh, there's the exit. We found the exit. And we killed everything. I wonder if points matter in this game, if they give anything. So it's interesting. It's not bad. It's not hard, at least. This is like medium difficulty, normal mode. So I guess a first playthrough of this would probably be better on hard mode, but like that's dangerous to do. I've done that with a lot of games, playing on hard the first time you play. I don't think you get a good experience doing that. I've kind of regretted some gameplays on hard for a first time. But I think this might have been a game where that would have worked out better, but I don't know because I haven't played it before. I have no idea. People are like, Mixer, why not watch a video of the game before you play it? Well, that would ruin the point of a first playthrough. Would the woodpecker please get off me? Holy crap, it can execute a grab. Sega Club is a brand for babies? I don't know. Well, see, Ghosts and Goblins was made for kids too. And look how that turned out. Not too many kids get through Ghosts and Goblins. Now, I love Ghosts and Goblins, but that's not a game for everybody. Not everybody's going to enjoy that. Even if you're good at games, you might not enjoy Ghosts and Goblins. Or you might be bad at games and you might love Ghosts and Goblins. Or you might just hate it or love it. Or see, it's one of those kind of games. It's one of those highly controversial types. I personally love it. And I'm average at games. I'm average. But that's one of my favorite game series of all time, and I will defend that game till the literal end of time. Broom Hatter, welcome in, sir. How are you doing today? Good to see you, man. Welcome to BERENSTAIN Bears. And we were talking about conspiracy theories with the name, because remember the old Angry Video Game Nerd episode talked about that a long time ago. BERENSTAIN, BERENSTAIN, BERENSTAIN. What the hell is it? God knows. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Not at all. You're above average gamer. Nah, pretty average, quirky. Pretty average. And that's fine with me. I'm not trying to set records. I'm not trying to get into any record books or lists or any of that. I'm just playing games. Somebody, like, people have, like, told me, you need to submit this run or something. No, I'm not submitting any runs for anything. I got, like, when we did that race for Castlevania back then, that was with Proto on Ellie's channel with Proto hosting. Like, my run of Castlevania 1 was good. It was, like, the best run of Castlevania 1 I've ever done. I don't remember the time. Somebody was like, you need to submit that to speedrun.com, and I was like, nah, I'm not a speedrunner. I'm not going to submit that. I don't care. I'm just doing this for fun. Not going for records or for glory or to win money or any of that shit. I just do this for fun. That's all I care about. I don't do ranks in games or competitive or any of that shit. Just like hanging out with you guys playing some games. That's all I ever wanted. That was really unfair right there. I just came out of the door and there was a something squirrel. Add this list of challenge runs. The challenge of scoring 1 million points on Laser Blast for Atari 2600. I've never seen Laser Blast before, and I played a lot of Atari games. Never heard of that one. Laser Blast? You'll have to put a link to that in Discord. I thought I'd heard of most Atari games, but not that one. Because I did grow up with the 2600 as a kid, and I loved it. Terrible gamer couldn't get last place on a speed run. I don't know, Broom. I've seen you play a lot of games, though. You get the job done. I've seen you play Mario Lost levels. You know what you're doing in Pokemon and RPGs. Broom, you're selling yourself short. I don't buy that. I think you're great. You do a fine job, sir. Now, most people aren't gonna beat Lost levels. Dude, that game freaking ridiculous. And I've seen you play it. You are not terrible. That's bullshit. Calling you out. I missed some jump or something. You do it for fun. You play miserable jank most of the time. That's because I've run out of games to play. I have to play this kind of stuff now. We're not gonna have anything to play. God knows I'm not playing modern games. What do you want to see that's modern? Nothing. That's right. We're playing retro. Hell yeah, more retro games, even if they suck. I'm playing them. I didn't even know this existed until like a year ago or something. I didn't even remember it was on the AVGN episode. Oh, you want more Roblox? God damn it, I hate to admit it. We had fun playing Roblox. I hate to admit that I had fun playing Roblox that day. Only because we were trolling teenagers in it. Not because the gameplay was all that great, because there were teenagers getting mad. That was the best part. That was hilarious. That sold the game to me, is that teenagers weren't happy that I was winning. And we found the exit. All right, awesome. Oh, bird! Oh, shit. Smash a bird in the face with a rock! Give me my points! That probably don't do anything. Points do anything in this game? I don't think they do shit. Well, we're getting some. We got 19,500. What do you think about that? Thank you for the GGs. Man, that was a hard boss fight. That was insane. All right, I guess we have to do a nature walk now because we've done... Okay, so we did the fishing level, we did the cave, we did the honey, whatever. So we have to do, after we do nature walk, then we have to do haunted forest. And that's going to be the last stage because it won't let me go to that one yet. All right, let's do nature walk. So that's a certain Pugsley-esque charm. What type of charm would that be? Psychotically difficult on a first playthrough? I haven't died yet in this game, by the way. That was like quicksand. Look at that bird! Look at that bird sprite! That's evil looking. I don't like it. Okay, not gonna respawn. Oh, we got a fire ant. You guys ever been bit by a fire ant before? The son of a bitch is hurt. I actually, like, a baseball landed in a fire ant hill and I didn't know that it was fire ants were there. And I grabbed the baseball, which was covered in fire ants. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt a little bit. Just a little bit. And it was at my grandparents' house like a long time ago. I did not forget fire ants after that. After that, I was a little bit more careful. But yeah, they're not something to mess around with. Demi, welcome in. What's going on? We're playing Shovel. Yeah, and you know what? This isn't really that terrible of a game. It's not a hard game, like, really at all so far, but is it bad? I would say no. It's got stung by a fire ant or bitten, whatever. Maybe it's a cow killer ant. Those are even worse. Those are actually wasps. I know my bugs down here. I've seen them all. It's like Plock on steroids. No, Plock's hard. I gotta play Plock at some point because Gresco wants me to play it. And Demi, thank you for the 25 stream streak. Google Translate allows people to understand the language without speaking it. Comes in handy. I've never had to use it, but that does look like a cool feature. I've never had to use that so far. Is it Berenstein or Berenstein? You can go with whatever you want. I'm not gonna stop you. If you want to call it something, call it that. It looks like freaking Heckle and Jekyll, that crow right there. It was like a cartoon with two birds called Heckle and Jekyll. I don't like remember where they're from or like what cartoon they're a part of, but I remember the name, and that's what that bird right there looks like to me. Anybody remember that? Gaming by Faro, welcome in. What's going on? How you doing, dude? Plock rips? Yeah, we're gonna do Plock at some point on stream. I've heard. All I know about Plock is that it's a hard game, and you play as a dude that can throw his arms and legs at enemies. That's all I know about it, and that it's hard. So yeah, if we were playing Plock, I would have gotten my ass kicked and we would have game over a lot by now. Look at that happy cat right there. What is that? Is that a bobcat? Bobcats don't really look like that. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I don't know. But it's not dangerous at all. It just dies instantly. It's a lynx. It might be. I thought lynx were like more grayish colored. I could be wrong though. Never seen a lynx in person. A catamount, that could be, yeah, it could be that. A catamount, that's not a cat people talk about too often, but yeah, it's a real cat. It's a real wild cat, the catamount. There's actually a college football team with a mascot, the Catamounts. I've heard that before too. Leopard print bobcat, we'll go with that. Fox, what's up? Welcome in, Fox. And Jorgirl, welcome in. Good to have you guys here. Remember Heckle and Jekyll? Okay, Sagan, so I'm not the only one. Fox, this is not the worst game ever. It's not hard at all. I haven't died yet, and we're on like level, I don't know, we're on like level 5, and I have yet to die. So it's not hard. We might get a Deathless run on our first playthrough, but this is not on hard mode. And it has no continues. That's why I didn't choose hard mode, because I was worried that we would game over and have to go back to level 1, but I think we probably would have been okay on hard mode. But like I said, I don't know. It's a first playthrough. People are like, Mixer, try it on hard mode. That could be really dangerous depending on what game it is. I don't think a first playthrough on hard mode for most games is a great idea. Unless it's something where you need to beat it on hard mode, see the ending, like Contra 3, like Spade just did on his stream. Vic the Brick just beat that also. So yeah, I'm gonna join in on that very soon, because I like Contra 3. I have beaten it before on hard, but using the weapon swapping glitch and using maximum lives to start with, we can't do that. That's not acceptable. And do it harder. Try it hard mode, maybe another day. For right now, we're gonna beat it on normal mode. This is not, like I said, this is not a bad game. This is probably a lot better on hard mode though, if I had to guess. Severin, thank you for the lurk, man. How you doing today? Hope your day's going good. We got a Deathless run of Berenstain Bears going. Can I beat it Deathless? It's possible. You know, that last level's probably gonna get me killed a bunch. The Haunted Forest or whatever, I bet that'll actually be hard. All right, there's some extra health. The health is pretty generous in this game. Find it pretty often. You can jump on the snake, and that's good. Oh, I'm hitting random enemies I can't even see. Off work early for Memorial Day, can't beat that? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, love it. And we beat the first section. All right, that's like the first part of the stage. I enjoyed the game so far. It's not bad. It's not terrible. It's better than I expected. Let's put it that way. Is it an awesome game? No. Is it playable if you want to play through another Genesis game you haven't played? Sure. That's how I'm looking at it. It's another game to complete. Why not? I guess we're not getting the... I don't know what the net does anyway. I couldn't make it do anything. I might be... Oh, we can't go back. That's cool. I wonder if that kills you. That's quicksand, it looks like to me. The bear would sink in there and die. Thinking games get 5 out of 10. I mean, we talk best or worse and nothing that's average. There's a lot of average games out there. It looks like you just bounce off monkeys or something and collect butterflies. Okay, I like that. I don't need the net. I don't even want it. We don't even need it. Yeah, see, we can get butterflies without the net. They get points. I don't even think points do anything. Maybe you have to get a certain amount to beat the level. The game doesn't mention. Oh, I won. El Zilcho, welcome in. Think I had some of these books when I was a kid. I did too. I did too. I had some Berenstain Bears, whatever bears. Yeah, everybody calls it something different. But yeah, I had some of the books too. Smash the fire ant with a rock. Zilcho, how you doing, man? It was like meerkats. Yeah, they kind of do. Yeah, now that I look at that, they do look a bit like a meerkat. Remember that show that used to come on? There was like Meerkat Manor or something. I remember that. I don't know if that still comes on. That was like on the Animal Planet or whatever. Meerkat Manor. That was a real show. Rydia, welcome in. Welcome to the Berenstain Bears. It's easy. I got a Deathless run working. We've been playing for an hour and 45 minutes almost, and I haven't died yet, so yeah, it's not very hard. I guess we'll get our first play Deathless run, but yeah, like I said, it's not hard. We're killing meerkats and collecting butterflies, throwing rocks at snakes. That's what's going on. Just got bit in the eye by the snake and I barely even got hurt. Rydia, welcome in. Good to see you. We got to get some fights going in some point at Capcom versus SNK 2. Now that you're playing it, we can fight. Proto like to hear that too, right? The more the merrier. Zilcho can fight too. Yeah, I know you guys play fighting games. You're gonna destroy me? Yeah, but you'll get better. You'll get better. That's the point, getting better, and then you'll kick my ass one day. And we can play Third Strike as well, and you'll kick my ass there. I'm not playing Chun-Li in that anymore. I'm playing Akuma. And we haven't fought yet, so that's going to be an unknown matchup for your Remy versus my Akuma. I don't know how that's going to play out. Never had that one before. That's going to be exciting. Can't wait. Fox is getting it next week. Perfect. The more the merrier. Apparently the ranked in that game is like really good. Like it doesn't count wins and losses, so people that worry about their win-loss record in ranked play don't have to like worry about that at all. That's kind of cool. It's going to get more people trying it, I think. Makes it going glass cannon with Akuma. I know. I love glass cannon characters that do a lot of damage, but they have like no defense. Yeah, I like those kind of characters. Come on! I'm getting beat up by Toad! That's Toad right there. That's a mushroom that turns into a ball. And then Toad dies to a rock. I love it. Screw Toad, worthless idiot. Maddie has it now. Yeah, Maddie just bought it too. I'm really glad to see that as well. Yeah, everybody will get to get more games in. That's going to be fun. I don't like playing with randoms. I like playing with friends. Playing with friends, actually, like, there's no hard feelings. It's just a good time no matter who wins. That's what I like, anyway. Some people are like, I'm going to be competitive and play with the randoms, and then we're going to get mad and start a drama war and all this bullshit. No, don't do that. That's not worth it. Jenny, welcome in. You were on early today. Holy crap. You got an early stream going. And well done on finishing Paper Mario. I know you beat that like 2 streams ago. And now you're starting a new playthrough. Jenny, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, all raiders. If you guys don't know Retro Jenny, go give her a follow. She's going to be Twitch partner really soon, too. That's inevitable. Right on the edge of that. Jenny, you know what's funny? I saw you were on earlier, and I was like, this is going to be the perfect person to raid when I finish my stream if she's on long enough. But you already finished. That's okay, though. Thank you so much for the kindly raid. I appreciate it so much. What did you play today? What the heck were you working on? We're playing Berenstain Bears or something. And it's really easy, and I'm gonna get a Deathless run on my first playthrough, not because I'm good, but because the game just isn't very hard. And that's really not a good thing. You don't want to do a Deathless run on a first playthrough. You don't want that. That means the game's easy. But I'm playing on normal mode too, so that's probably part of the problem. And I beat you to it. Yeah, you did. Because I have like on my other monitor here, I have Twitch open so I can see who's on and doing what, and it helps me like find a raid target at the end of the stream. But yeah, you beat me to it today. I was like, there's my raid target if she's gonna be on long enough, but nope, not today. That's okay. Thank you so very much. It was great to have you here. You did Lion King. I should play this instead. How far? Oh, what version of Lion King? I'm assuming Genesis or Super Nintendo. Ooh, my goodness, it's gonna be painful. Oh, Lion King is hideous on a first playthrough. I like Lion King, but oh my god, that game is hard. I'm a fan, but lots of pain. You know, I played it because of J-Dog. J-Dog was like, Mixer, you need to play Lion King. Then like 5 minutes later, J-Dog's going, I hate this game! SNES one's jankier than Genesis. That's what I've heard. I've only done the Genesis one. I still want to do the SNES version to compare them. J-Dog wants some Contra 3. Spade, I'm joining you for that very soon. We might do one run of it today to see how well it goes. I just want to get to like level 3 or something. Like get reacquainted with the game. I know it's going to go terrible. I'm mentally preparing for that grind. Oh, found another bonus game. I guess we're catching butterflies. All right. Yeah, this is what you do. You catch butterflies and bounce off birds. Look out. See, this game controls really good. For people knocking this game has excellent controls. Most games, it's not that easy to bounce off stuff like that. Try doing that in freaking Mario Lost levels. You'll lose your mind. Berenstain Bears, you can do it. Mario Lost levels, not so much. Say I won. J-Dog used to be Contra 1 without the code first before playing other Contras. You can do that. You can do that, sir. You're gonna get that done. That's hard though, isn't it? That's tough. I have always been intimidated by doing that ever since I was a kid. But I used to play Contra as a kid with the 30 lives code all the time. There was like no time when I didn't use the 30 lives code, and I didn't care. I was just playing for fun even back then. But then when I got to be an adult, I was like, you know what? Do we really need this code now? And then, no, we didn't need it. But like I said, I grew up with that game. I played it a million times. Laser Pants used it too. Yep, nothing wrong with that as long as you're enjoying the game. Welcome in, Laser Pants. Welcome in, Marcus. Marcus, how's it going today? Didn't know Berenstain Bears is this video game. I didn't know till about a year ago. I think Stellar Death was the one that like got my attention focused on this game. Or I think Pookum's played it as well, I want to say. And both those playthroughs were probably around a year ago. Playing games for fun, is that allowed? Most of the time, no. Skater, welcome in, man. Yeah, playing a game for fun. What the hell is that? I forgot where I bounced up here by sheer random coincidence. I love it. Yeah, playing a game for fun. That doesn't happen too often. I'm just missing every jump now. Can't hit. Oh, I did hit the ant. Okay. And the links or whatever that's supposed to be. The moment you gave up using the Contra code, that's when you grew up as a young man. Happy bar mitzvah. Thank you, Spirit Buddy. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day, sir. We're playing some Berenstain Bears, and you know what? It's not terrible. It's not bad. I hope your day is going well, and also welcome in Black Anima. Good to see you. It's another pleasant surprise platformer like the McDonald's game. This is a lot easier than that McDonald's game, but yeah, it's not bad. This is not the shovelware garbage I thought it was going to be. This guy has good hitboxes, good controls, the graphics are good. The only problem with this is it's just not very hard. But then again, there's a hard mode to play in if you really want that, so I should have done that. I should have listened to Johnny Fatsacks who told me to do that, but he says that for every game, so I don't exactly trust him. Johnny, are you listening? So, yeah, there's that. Jenny, what were you working on your stream? What were you playing? Did somebody get you a shout out? If not, I will do that right now. I don't think any mods are here. I think everybody's like working or lurking or something, which is fine, but I'll handle it. Bunch of, oh, somebody did it. Somebody did. J-Dog got it done. Okay, good. Got it done. My mods are excellent people, but like any stream, nobody can be there all the time, which is wonderful. Maybe I should start requiring attendance. Maybe I should force everyone to be here. No, I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Jay Cox, welcome in. How you doing today, man? Thank you for the raid as well. Thank you so very much. You're playing Blueprints. What is that? What the heck is that? I don't even know. See, I don't know things. You guys got to keep me in the loop-de-loop on stuff. I always miss everything. Money Matt is also here. Welcome in. NBA Finals commercial is cool this year. The one guy with the backpack that did LeBron James block did it perfectly. I haven't seen that. But thank you for the 25 bits. See, I hate commercials. Anytime commercials come on anything, I just tune out now. Like I've trained my mind to tune commercials out. I used to like them back in the old days. I thought they were funny and like unique. Now it's like half the commercials is the Geico Gecko or something stupid. Or is this a boss fight with some random cat? Jay Cox, how'd the stream go, man? Welcome in. Thank you so much. How is your day going? Gonna enforce attendance, you have to create some penalties, and I could never do that. I'm just happy to like if I see somebody come in like once a month, I'm happy with that. Like, anytime like people spend 1 second here and then never come back, I'm happy with that. That's fine. Like my expectations for streaming were surpassed years ago, so like anything I get from this point forward is just like crazy insane to me. I was happy to have 10 viewers. I was happy to have 1 viewer, 2 viewers, 1 follow. Like, I'm just fine with anything. But you said, you saw the one. Yeah, I watched that one in Discord because you put it in there, Money Matt. That's the only reason I watched that one. But like when I'm watching stuff on TV now, I don't ever watch commercials because I'm not gonna let corporate jam crap down my throat. I refuse. I turn away on purpose and look at something else out of sheer spite. But yes, I did watch that one. That was fine. If you want me to see something specific, yeah, drop in Discord. You want to see Principal Mixer in action? I'd be a terrible teacher. I would not be like a good person of authority. I think I would be terrible at that. All right, looks like we're on the last level. Oh, so now we're collecting flashlights. Yeah, this is what you do on this level. The bears are collecting flashlights. Okay. Mixer would ban sweet tea from school lunch. I don't think it's served there anyway. It might be in the drink machines or something. See, in the school, did you guys have drink and snack machines in your school when you were growing up? Did you guys have that? Because like my school, nobody liked eating the lunch there in junior high school, and everybody was eating like getting like a Hershey bar or something instead of whatever the school was serving, because it was usually something terrible. Really bad greasy pizza or something. I want that one up. Can I get to that? No. God damn it, I can't get it now! Oh wait, maybe I can still get down there. Maybe we can just go like this. You can still get it, okay. And I can get a rock here and the one up, all right. I just love it when a plane comes together. Didn't have those, I grew up in the hood. Well, the school, my junior high school was kind of in the hood as well, but we still had snack and drink machines. And those were more popular than the school lunch. And then I went to high school and it, like, everything got better. Less fights, not in the hood anymore. Yeah, my high school, oh shit! Ah! Oh my God. Okay, I didn't know that was like an endless pit. Okay, we're good. I didn't know that was gonna work that way, because most of these levels are like Sonic. There's like multiple ways you can go, but apparently not that way. All right, we're good though. They have Sprite plus tea now. I like Sprite. Sprite's actually a good drink. I'm a fan of Sprite. Edric, what's going on? That was not a death. No, if you fall in this game, it doesn't even kill you. It's weird. It's strange. So I still follow RJ stream. She won't let me not watch. I know. So, oh, so you're saying Jenny enforces attendance. I see. Yeah, I better not miss any more streams over there for sure then. Edric, how you doing today, man? Good to have you here. All raiders that came in from Jenny's stream, thank you so much. Jenny's, like I said, if you guys don't know Retro Jenny, please go give her a follow. She's really nice. She plays a great variety of retro stuff. Always a good time, really nice person. I don't even attend my own stream. Rydia, that's not true, because you know why? Because I've been there. I watched you beat Sypha, staff only, Castlevania 3, one of the hardest retro challenges you're gonna see, and I saw you beat it live. I was there, and I was on the edge of my freaking seat. That was one of my favorite streams I believe I've watched in a long time, because of how hard that is, how much work you have to put in, and then I see success at the end of it. I love that. That's what I look forward to the most. Somebody doing like a really hard challenge, somebody playing a really bad game and suffering with it, and then they beat it. That's awesome. Zaylen, welcome in, sir. How you doing today? And welcome to Berenstain Bears. We're making some progress. This game's really easy. I'm gonna get a Deathless run on my first playthrough, it feels like. I don't really want to, but I'm going to. It's gonna happen. It feels inevitable at this point. Then again, this level is harder, like Ghost and stuff. Yeah, I bet they die. Yeah, they're not hard. High school had the choice of school lunch. You could eat pizza and fries every day. Yeah, we had pizza and fries available only in junior high school. And then in high school, they had hot dog, burger, or pizza and fries. So you had a variety of junk food to choose from. Yeah, healthy stuff for growing kids, but it was cheap and junk, and that's all they wanted. Alabama doesn't put any money into their schools, so you get crap. It is what it is. I brought my lunch some days. I thought that was usually a better idea. Are those spikes going to kill me in one hit? Are we going to be able to avoid them? Let's just be really careful here in case they kill me in one hit. I don't want to take a death after coming all this way. All right, we're through the level. Yeah, we're through it. Yeah, see, and you know what, Jax? That's fine. That's completely fine. That is totally cool. I like people being honest with their games, with whether they like a game or not. Like, if you dislike a game that's really popular that everyone else loves, I want to know about it, and I like people being honest. No, like, some people I feel like are not going to be honest with a game opinion because they might feel like they're going to offend somebody. Don't be honest with yourself. If somebody doesn't like the game you like, well, too bad. Salem, how's your day going, dude? Welcome in. Speaking of Ninja Gaiden 2, I owe you a Deathless run in that game. I still haven't gotten to that. That's gonna be hard as balls, dude, to get that done. I'm not good at any of the Ninja Gaiden games except the first one. 2 and 3 are still a struggle for me. But I said I would do that at some point, and the third one, Deathless, so we got a long way to go. A lot of pain and suffering to get through with those, and that's okay. So you try Sprite plus tea drink? Yes, I would give that one a try. One try, Money Matt, and then I'd be like, if this is too sweet, I'm not having it again. But yes, I would give it one try. I'm willing to try anything once. And then if I hate it, never again, but just one shot for it, sure. And thank you for the 25 bits, man. I appreciate it. I'd love to see you grind that out sometime. Zaylan, do you know why I would have a shot at doing it fairly soon? It's because I've watched so many runs of yours. I know I picked up a few tricks along the way. I almost got a sword only 1 credit clear, and that's because of you, not because of me. That was because of watching you so much. I'm gonna die. Oh, shit! No, I didn't die. That doesn't actually kill you. This is one of the few games where you can fall in a pit and not die. All right, the rat's causing a problem. I'm just gonna move on and kill Mr. Owl over here. Mr. Owl can take his Tootsie Roll Pop and shove it up his ass for all I care. Mr. Owl. Poe the Raven, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. Quote the Raven, nevermore. Yeah, I did some Edgar Allan Poe back in the day. Look, Riddy, I did some schoolwork. Aren't you proud? We did Edgar Allan Poe stuff in literature class. I liked it. It was cool. Some horror stuff in school. It's not something you do every day, but I liked it. I did some schoolwork. I also missed out on a lot of schoolwork too because I was on a sports team and we got special privileges, and that was fun. Not having to do work sometimes and getting free grades, yeah, that's the thing. If you're a student athlete, that is a real thing. I'll let the cat out of the bag on that one, but yeah, it's true. Student athletes get special privileges that regular students do not get. Is it fair? Hell no, but did it happen? Then did I like it? You better believe your ass. Ask, oh, Puritan poetry, I couldn't do that. That was just too boring. Sorry. That did not keep my attention. Edgar Allan Poe works, those were very interesting, and I paid attention there. But yeah, old Puritan poetry, nope, wasn't paying attention to that. It didn't matter anyway. The teacher was going to mark my stuff wrong. Explain in your own words the thoughts on this particular Puritan poem, and I would try, and then the teacher would be like, well, that's wrong. I was like, well, that was my own words. That didn't work either way. You just slam dunk. No, Anon, I could not dunk a basketball. I could come very close to doing so on an NBA regulation size backboard. I almost could dunk a basketball when I was in my athletic prime. I was close. I could touch the rim, and I could, if I could get up another like inch, I could probably have dunked the ball, but I couldn't quite do it. I tried. Now I'd be lucky to touch the freaking net, but when I was 18 and 17, yeah, I could almost dunk. It was close, but I never could get one in there. I tried so hard. Now, a friend of mine could. He and I would play horse in the school gym instead of doing our work. And I would start beating him, playing horse and basketball. I don't know how many people. Shit, what happened? I didn't even touch that! Okay, so the spikes don't kill you in one hit. We just learned that. They like teleport you back to the edge. I don't know what happened right there. That was weird. Not a soccer ball, so Mixer couldn't dunk it. No, even if you'd handed me a soccer ball, I couldn't have done it with that either. I tried so many times, so could not quite get up there. But it was cool that I could come close, but it just wasn't quite enough. You're gonna write a poem about me? Don't. I don't like poems. I hate them. Do a haiku. That's a good poem. That's actually a good styled poem. Do a haiku. That's short and sweet. None of this Puritan bullshit that nobody can understand. I could get the height, but could never keep a hold of it. Yep, I couldn't get quite enough height. I could keep hold of the ball, but just not quite good enough. It always disappointed me, but like that ship sailed, I could never come close again. Nadir, how you doing today? This game is a pure relief from Game Boy Color. I can't even tell you how much better this is. Nadir, hope your day is going wonderful. I like this a million times more than Game Boy Color stuff. This is actually a playable game. Is it hard? No. They just gave me another life. We can't even hold any more lives. Hawk Tua, god damn it. I was hoping we'd forget about that. That person like made their fame on that. Now they're not famous anymore, and we need to stop talking about them so it will be forgotten forever. Hawk Tua, Christ almighty. How are people entertained by that? How did that even go viral to begin with? It's so dumb. I hate the internet sometimes. I really do. The internet's stupid. I miss the old internet from like the late 90s, early 2000s. That was a real internet. This crap we're on now, I don't know what's going on. It's full of nothing but memes. What does it even mean? I don't even want to know. Severin came back out of lurk just because I said that. See, I shouldn't have said it. The internet never forgets when you say stuff. Or like do dumb stuff. It's there forever now. Okay, I got health back. All right, don't hit the spikes again. These don't kill you, by the way. This is not Mega Man. Mega Man and his spikes of pure death. And bounce off the ghost. That's not a very good ghost model right there. That's kind of crappy. Die Hard Gamer, welcome in. What's going on? Yeah, I know, Zaylin. Why'd you have to say that? Zaylin is banned for even bringing that up. Zaylin, you're... No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let me catch up with you guys. I'm falling behind. I don't want to know what it means ever. Roses are red, blushes are pink. Imagine doing work that requires you to think. Rydia, is that like a... Who are you referring to with that? Who could you possibly be referring to? No, Zaylin, don't go anywhere. Don't you dare leave. You can't. Remember, I'm keeping attendance now. You can't leave. You're not allowed to leave. You have to stay here forever. You couldn't say Rydia? Okay, good. That's fine. That's fine. It couldn't have been me you were talking about anyway, I know. Because nobody was harder working than me back in school, I know. You don't have to tell me, I know that already. I put in more time than anybody. I'm gonna say at least until this doctor visit ends, who have been sitting here forever. Man, what, you're in the waiting room? See, you know, I read that's why a lot of people don't go to the doctor. It's not because they can't afford it or they don't, like, they're worried about it. It's because they don't want to sit in the waiting room for 3 hours. And you know what, I kind of get that. I hate to admit that I understand that. Because there's like nothing worse than like going to the doctor and being stuck in the waiting room for 3 hours. And then they call your name and then you go to the examination room and then you're back there for another 2 hours. That's just awesome. I love it. I haven't been in a long time, but yeah, the last time I was there, that's what happened. I'm still kind of mad about it because that like ruined the whole day. But I guess it is what it is, right? Bernstein Bears, right? Oh, another exit. This, good lord. Pookums, welcome in. What's going on? How's the Boringstein Bears going? I think we're on the last level, and it's Deathless, and I haven't died yet. I've got a Deathless run going on a first playthrough, so it's really easy. So, yeah, this is a game like everybody's gonna beat Deathless on like the first try. It's one of those kind of games. All right, we're fighting a random wolf, dead already in like 3 seconds. All right, now what? I'm assuming we get on the platform. Pookums, you and Stellar Death have actually streamed this. Because I remember you did stream it, and Stellar said he did. So you two are like two of the only... Okay, I won. Yeah. Damn it. But then like, oh, you want an appointment? Next opening is in 2 months. That too. That's another problem. What a fun day you had exploring. Who wants to roast marshmallows? Oh my God! That's the way it ends! Let's go roast marshmallows. I'd like to roast Dracula. I'd like to roast Dr. Wily. That's what we're gonna do next. Crash, what's up, man? Renegade Johnny, welcome in. How you guys doing today? Man, that was hard as balls, dude. I can't believe how hard that was. I got a deathless run on a first playthrough. Actually, that doesn't mean a damn thing. Everybody's gonna beat this deathless on a first playthrough. It's really that easy. That was on normal mode, though. We could play it again on hard at some point. It's probably not gonna change much. If I had to guess, it's not gonna change a whole lot. I'm good. Got a good dump run in for all the junk from the move. Oh, are you completed the move now, Crash? Okay. I fell asleep watching. I fell asleep playing. It's easy. It's so easy. This is one of the easiest games I've ever played. Would you like to play Doom the Dark Ages? No interest at all, Shadow Fox, none whatsoever. I will never play that. I've seen it played. I'm glad people are going to enjoy it, but to me it's just another first-person shooter. It doesn't do anything different or new whatsoever. So yeah, no interest. I can't stand first-person shooters. It's over, Future Rush. It's too easy. First playthrough Deathless. So here's the difficulty selection. You can play, I played on Brown Bear. You can put on Bear Cub if you really want to make it mindless. Or you can play on Grizzly Bear, which is hard mode. Well, remind me in like 3 years and we'll play this again on Grizzly Bear and see if it's any harder. Oh, yeah, or we could do a hitless run. Yeah, that's true. That'd make it harder. What about the Brother Bear? I wonder if Brother Bear plays any different. Let's start a game with Brother Bear and see if he's any different. I bet he's the same. He's exactly the same, except different graphic, different sprite. All right, so we'll play this again in like 3 years and put it on Grizzly Bear mode and play as Brother Bear. You heard it here first. Bear Cub difficulty, that's what they came up with. Think you'd like Warhammer Bolt Gun? What kind of game is that? Is that like, that sounds like an RTS or something. Done the math and have a watch streak of like,